Hello YouTube, Metro fans and enthusiastic gun dudes out there. I had some parts left over from the duplet and a little bit more free time, so I decided to make the Ashot version 3, of course. So in a second I'm going to put on the table, I'm going to explain all the features. But for now, I will show you how it works by reloading. So pop the hammer back, pop the locking lever to the side, barrels go 90 degrees, take the shell, put a new one in, put it back, lock it, aim, and shoot. And of course, if you want to make your life even easier, we have a green dot sight so you can actually see what you're shooting. Okay, so here is a close-up of this design. This is Mark III Ashot. Mark 1 and Mark 2 are on my channel. You can see the progression. This is probably my definitive edition, as it is fully disassemblable, can be easily modified for 4 and 2 bar configurations, and yeah, its potential is alright, it's good enough. So let's start at the back like the previous design. Here we have some padding, this foam, so you can only put it against the shoulder. It's more comfortable. Not in the game, but I added it. We have a little hook here for the belt, and that goes in conjunction with this, so you can actually put the belt that's strapped on your shoulder. We have this piece of metal, which is from Last Light, with 2 bolts on either side for to secure it. And then the stock. The stock is the same wood that you had for duplet. I just had a little bit more left over, so I decided to not waste it and make this. The stock is more ergonomic. It is a tidier design compared to Mark II or Mark 1. Wood is stronger and it's better. I really like this color, and because it is original color. I just put a layer of lacquer in, and this is how it looks. So moving on to the front, we have a cover. Both sides can be easily removed. The other one, it was actually welded to a frame like a whole piece. If you see the other video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But the cover here is held by 4 bolts and it will be popped out. And of course on this cover, the hammer is on the outside. The other one, the hammer is on the inside, so this is more like the game. Of course, I added a safety so that you don't fire accidentally. And the trigger mechanism is fairly primitive. Only one trigger mechanism because of 1 barrel, but I did leave space for a second one. And in this bolt here, I did put a firing pin. And I don't know if, like the previous design, basically, I don't put firing pins, as if I do that, it will basically be an unlicensed weapon, and then I go to jail. I don't do this stuff for criminals or for people to get hurt. It's purely for cosplay or for, you know, as a prop for anyone that wants to pull it as a piece of art on the wall. So maybe I'll convert it into airsoft, and, because I have a license, but I'll see how interested it goes on. So moving forward, we have this end piece, end stop. This allows the barrel to go only to the left and not to the right. However, unlike the previous design, I made this ambidextrous, or easily modifiable to be ambidextrous. So all you boys out there that are left-handed can actually use this, because for the right-handed design, the barrel goes to the left 90 degrees, but for the right-handed design, or for the left-handed boys, the barrel has to go the opposite way. So this bolt can be removed with this piece and popped on the other side, and that allows the barrel to flip on this side. So it's a nice little feature. We have a trigger guard, which is smaller and tidier than the previous one. And here we have a right-handed tread bolt. The other one used the left-handed tread. I figured I have to use more common parts, and since left-handed tread bolts are kind of difficult to find, more expensive, I made it with the right-handed. This bracket here that holds the barrel, the barrel can be popped out. You can pop either 2 barrels or 4 barrel configuration with this design, fairly easy. I will make, of course, the double barrel design from Exodus and quad barrel if people are interested, because this is fairly straightforward with this design, because I left space for modifications on the field. Moving to the front, we have the grip. It is a last light grip. Exodus, you have more options. It can be moved either to the right or to the left. There's actually bolts on the other side that can move it and secure it, and there's also bolts here that can pop the foregrip in and out if you want, so more customizable. And the front we have a laser, so you can see where you're shooting, kind of. And then we have a suppressor. The suppressor's from Exodus, but I added these little holes because the one in Last Light had little holes. This is actually a heat shield, so because these things tend to get quite hot in real life, I put a heat shield and I put some holes as a nod to the original design. Moving on to the other side, same stuff. Heat shield can be popped out, of course, and it's secured here, so it can be the suppressor can be removed if necessary or if you want to. This cover again can be popped out. It's fairly straightforward, and the locking lever, see if you can see it, is here. And the other one is actually a plunger that goes in and out, and this one I made it more like the game, but the only difference is that the game delivers here. I just put it more on the inside because I prefer it like that. This is my own design. So this lever actually locks the front barrel to the back plate, or this back stopper. Very simple. It is more compact and improved than Mark II. And last but not least is our red dot side. I'm going to show you. Or in our case, green dot side. So there it is. Because I only had a green LED, couldn't find a red one. But this LED can be moved to the left or to the right, so you can see the dot can move left to the right or up and down by moving. If you loosen this knob or this knob, the glass can tilt to the right or to the left, and this adjusts the dot up and down. So this is a more compact and tidier version of the red dot sight. I did make it in a Mark II. It's a little bit bulky in there, but it's like this version of the shotgun. It's a redesigned and remastered version. Think of it as enhanced edition, measure, whatever. But yeah, if enough people are interested in this, I will make a 2-barrel configuration and a 4-barrel configuration. I'm thinking of making this airsoft or as a cosplay for you boys out there that are interested in stuff like that. All of this is made from wood and metal, and it's handmade from scrap. So it's as authentic as you can get, basically. Because if those boys in the metro did it in their sheds, I could also do it. And I've proven that it can be done, basically. The concept is there. But yeah, that's it for now. I have a bodygun and a Tijara from Exodus in the works. So stay tuned on my channel, and I'll upload some more, because the first video got a lot of good reviews, positive comments. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you boys in the next video.